Good afternoon, everyone. I am Shubham Goyal. Today, I am going to discuss about the recursive DNS configuration. This will include types of DNS server, setting up recursive resolver, DNS lookup tools, DNS packet format. At the end, we will have an interactive discussion regarding any question if you may have. Uh, Starting off with the type of DNS server. It has been already covered in previous session, but just for refreshing once again, the following categories are common. Stub resolver is where DNS queries are generated. Recursive resolver, after passing through stub resolver, next stop is recursive resolver. If it works like a middleman between client, which is also known as stub in DNS ecosystem, and DNS name servers. Root name server is the first point for query resolution in DNS internet hierarchy. There are 13 such root name servers, and they are responsible for redirecting the recursive resolver to the TLD name servers.
Shubham sir, sorry to interrupt you. Can you full screen mode? Can you set the full screen mode?
Oh, 1 second.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Okay, sir. Uh, 1 second, sir. TLD name server is like a directory for a respective TLDs. Oh, sorry. Is like a directory for respective TLD and multiple TLDs, example.com, .net, etc. And authoritative name servers is the endpoint of query resolution, which provides the queried answer. I'm giving some this through. This is the point of query generation. If the response is not in cache of the stub resolver, the query enters in DNS ecosystem. First stop, which is recursive resolver. As explained earlier, the query moves forward if no response is found to the root name server. Likewise, to TLD name server and the authoritative name server following the DNS hierarchy. Once the user get the IP address of that particular domain name, then it will go to that web server for that particular website. Now I will demonstrate the implementation of recursive resolver. For that, we will refer our website coednssecurity.in for manual. Go to resources. That manual is there. Installation of recursive resolver. For the latest bind software, you will go this www.coednssecurity.in website and download from there.
Hello, Shubham ji.
Yes, sir. I am going to represent, sir.
Okay, okay.
One second. Um, One second. Uh, Sir, are you able to see that
No, it's
download
not
is?
visual.
One second, sir. Stop. Share full screen.
Share your content in audio video mode. It's audio video.
Yes, yes.
Share the content in video mode.
I think now visible.
Yes.
Uh, okay, sir. This is our, sorry, for the manual, go to this our website, resources. In this resources section, that manual is available. The latest version bind is 9.18.21. Yes, for latest bind software, go to our website, same here, and you can download from here. Download link is available. I already download this. For this installing the recursive resolver, there is some libraries, so we need to install it. Pre-request libraries. First one is IPL release is there for extra packages in CentOS 9. I am using CentOS 9 for installing this thing. I am using CentOS Stream Release 9, and now I am going to install one by one that libraries. Oh, it is actually, I apologize, it is already is present in this. Now I am going to second library that is called GCC for compilations. Install GCC.
Shubham ji, can you share the steps PDF link in the chat box?
One second, sir. Sorry, which link, sir?
This steps.
Yeah, that is already available in our website, sir. Public website in
Can you
manual
share
page.
the URL? Can you share the URL?
Yes, sir. One second, sir.
Share it in chat box. Okay. Thank you.
I sent it, sir.
Yes, yes. Thank you.
Thanks. Now, our next library is make. Oh, it is also available by default. Now, next library is libUB. It is already there. Now I am going to libUB Devel library next. I already copied it previously. Next library is the OpenSSL library. Yes, we can handle. I am seeing that some question is coming that if I have 2 lakhs users, this bind configuration will handle. Yes, yes. In a in our in our public resolver, which is already in IP 103.58.120.120, that daily 10 to 20 million queries are coming, and it is handled. Which duty are using? Yes, yes, we can install this bind in different distributions. Okay, after I am providing you manual, you can for time being you can install by the manual. If you have any problem, we will tell to you. Yes, sir. This is new DNS. No, no, this is new DNS server. No, bind is a software, sir. In that bind, we are installing that DNS software, sir. DNS server or what work? We can install this bind in any Linux distribution or Windows distribution, and generally bind is a software package for DNS server. It is a or require any changes in CTL file traffic. Can you show the system? Yes, 1 second. I will show you the system requirement page. Otherwise, you can see it directly in our website. Go to our website, codnsecurity.in, and that manual, you can check it. What is the system requirements? For time being, now only means we are working on CentOS, so that's why uh, we are providing the manuals on CentOS. But Ubuntu 2 is there. Means in some other in some time, means in next session maybe that installation in Ubuntu only. Asking system, I'm asking system for sysctl file. No, they for handling big traffic, there is no need to change any sysctl file or anywhere. The main purpose of bind to for main purpose of bind for means set up the DNS server. This is the DNS server software only. Other than bind, so many are there. Not is there, and other software is also there. You need to change the configuration, and for IPv6 we will now for just to give the IP address, means there is listen mode. In some other minute I will tell you how you will convert in IPv6 DNS server. No sir, there is no change required. Now I am going to install next library, which is called libng http2. This one is used for means DOH and DOT. This session also covered in upcoming sessions. This is already there in our. Now next library is libng http2. http2 table. Now next library is libcap library, packet capture library. Now we are going to extract our bind software folder because it is zip tar.exe by this command. Now going to this one. For installing this bind software, just /configure. This bind is also, sir, open source software only. Yeah, we can in upcoming session we will install in Ubuntu also that bind server. Next command is make. It will take some time. Just wait. This is a process for means latest software for installing means what are the benefit of installing the DNS medicine? Next command is make install. Now for the verification of your installation, just give the command named -b. It is saying extended support version. Bind version is 9.18.21. Now for doing a configuration, go to this. We are doing configuration in this folder. CD user local etc. For this, we are creating one file name.conf. In this file, we are giving just copying this one, and I will explain what is mean. In this option, we are creating some options. Means we are saying like listen on port 53. Means listen on port. We are saying port number 53 by this in that local host and IP address. I will check it. What is my IP address? 1 second. For now, I am not connecting. Just 1 second. Here, just give the IP address of your machine and allow query. Means anyone can query us. Recursion is yes. Means if answer is not in cache, it will go to hierarchy. And DNS sec validation means it will say like between the recursive resolver and the hierarchy, you can use that integrity for the purpose of integrity and authenticity. You can use DNS sec algorithm auto mode. Now for checking that key, is there any error in configuration file or not? For this command is named -checkconf. It is saying there is no error. If you did some error like just I remove that semicolon from the code from the line, I will check. It is saying okay, in this file that line number 6 missing semicolon before curly braces. Now we will start the DNS server through named command. Named -c means I am giving like named is a user, and I am saying you will start with the configuration file what I will made in this location. For verifying it is working or not, we will check it by ps command. Yeah, it is showing that our DNS server is working fine. Now we will test our DNS server, DNS recursive resolver server, it is working or not. What is our IP? 192.168.10.218. And whatever we want to resolve the domain name, we just need to give it here, like COEDNS security. Yes. For means it is taking to start the server, so that's why it is not giving in first time. Then next time it is give. Check for another domain. Yes. Now today I am going to one more configuration, means trusted domain configuration in recursive resolver. Now trusted domain means the domain which we have full trust or are owned by us. For such cases, we don't need to follow DNS hierarchy and directly communicate with the authoritative server. So I'm going to configure this CODNS security.in domain in our file. Just after this options, create a zone name. Which zone you want to do it means domain name. I'm saying the type is forward, means if someone is asking for CODNS security.in, please don't go to the hierarchy, direct ask with this authoritative name server. Like I'm directly forwarding this. I am forward for this particular domain. Now I need to give that forwarder IPs, means that authoritative name server IPs. Just I am duplicating this session for troubleshooting. I will check what is actually name server for COEDNS security.in. Now I will check what is the IP for this authoritative name server. It is giving IP. So this one IP I will take, or this one, any an IP. Or we can give all IPs also. Just save the file and restart the DNS server. For restarting, first I will stop this recursive resolver via pkill named command and restart by and start via same command named -c user local etc name.com. For seeing that it is working or not, I am using TCP dump -i for interface. Just checking what is interface enp0s3. Port 53. If now I will ask our recursive resolver for COE security.in. It is directly going whatever we are just adding. Directly adds to that person. How what IPv6 configuration? Just in this named.conf file, we need to add one more line. Listen on -v6 for port 53 and give your IP, whatever you have, that IPv6. To install. Yeah, we can install this in Windows also. We can give multiple IPs also, means we can say any. So it can listen for many IP addresses, whatever in that interfaces are there. That extension mechanism of DNS packet, it is in our security features. But today we are not going this. We are covering, I think, in upcoming session. This in if you will set this DNS server with your public IP, means you can't. If you are running an organization, it means you are if you are not using your own public DNS server, means you are not using your own DNS server. It means you are share your data with third party, whatever you are doing. And by this public DNS server, you will get the data. And if you want to do something with that data, you can examine the data and do beneficial whatever you want it. That systemd in upcoming session in Ubuntu, we will show how we will go like. Yeah, we can. You can get these steps in our website. Whatever I already shared that link, codnsecurity.in, in that manual page. You can get the manual from there, and you can install it. I am installing the recursive resolver. I am not going for the authoritative DNS server. In a that in for that authoritative DNS server, that for forward John and that DNSSEC is implementation in upcoming session. Difference between forward and authoritative. What happened in this scenario? Authoritative server is responsible for giving the IP address for the particular domain. Means authoritative server have the zone file for that particular domain. But forwarder, what it will do, if I am means I configured in my DNS server is forwarder. Means what will happen? Means client is asking to my DNS resolver is any domain name, any query, like client is asking what is cdac.in IP address. If a forwarder is there, what I will do, I will just forward this query to the another DNS server also. Means I am saying I am working like as a forwarder only. Yeah, we can improve latency as well. If you want to improve it, that just for time being, today we will not cover this session. But if you want to do for this also, that manual is available in our website. So many DNS servers are used. We can't say कि this one is typically used. Allow query, we can give that network or network ID also, or IPs also. Yes, we can restrict DNS query only for our IP. Where I am saying in allow query is any, you can give your IP address or your network ID. And TLD also is not a single one. They are very means multiple copy for the TLD server. So means backup servers are there. It doesn't means a single that server is poisoned, then all the servers are poisoned. Or for that poison condition, we can remove the TTL also. Oh, remove the caching also. Means you can host your own resolver if you are not doing. Means if forward is just a single configuration line, just forward the query for that. In FISP starting DNS over the class IP. That DOH and DOT will cover in upcoming sessions. For us using DNS over HTTP, we are focused to install the provider root certificate in the root run. Or the we can install the root server in our local host also. Means like a mirror. That is another also means for that manual is also there in our website. We are just saying zone transfer restrict. Yeah, we can zone transfer deny. Yes, yeah, I got it. Zone transfer deny is there. How to restrict XFR request? That just a zone transfer deny. Now I am going to move forward. DNS lookup tools are used to obtaining information about the domains. First one is NS lookup. I am going to demonstrate how you will query through NS lookup. Just type NS lookup command. And if you want to use your own server, what we are configured now, just give the IP like server space, whatever your server IP is, 192.168.10.218. One second, server spelling is wrong. Now, if you want to set type some means I want a record, just set type equals to a means IPv4 address for the domain cdac.in. It will give the answer. If you want another type, like I will ask about what is the MX record for the same cdac.in. It will give the MX record for that cdac.in. Now, next one, Next is the host command. How we will ask the query through host command. Just host, and if like cdac.in means for cdac or codns security.in, and through my server 192.168.10.218. It is giving the all records. If I want a particular a record or for a record, how I will do? Just after host, I will T means type which record, a record for this. Next, uh, next is the delve command. It stands for domain entity lookup and validation. Through delve command, how we will get the address? Just I will show you. Just simply type delve @ IP address, whatever server IP address is yours. And type it is saying unsigned answer means it is said that for that cdac.in that DNS sec is not enabled. If I will ask about some domain which have DNS sec enabled, it is saying, oh, 1 second, sorry, exam. It is this one, our website is not, yes, that fully validated. Means that example.com is fully DNS sec enabled and it is giving the IP address. If you want another type, like you can get the IP address, whatever you want. Next one is dig, which is called as a domain information grouper. Through this, how we will look up? Just type dig @ your IP. And whatever domain you want to query. It is giving by default a address. You can specify any address type here also. Means if you want 4A, you can give just 4A, or if you want some other, give it like that. One more tool is there through online, which is available, that is DigUI. Actually, it is graphical user interface of Dig. 1 second. Yeah, this one is online. So here we are giving our record type, whatever we want. In host name, we will give our whatever domain IP we want. We will give like COEDNS security.in. Here we need to give our public resolver IP address. Our public one is 103.58.120.120. Just look up. It is giving the IP address. You can ask different resource record type from here also. Just change from here. Now let's discuss about DNS packet format before this. How to set up our own resolvers. For this question, I'm already saying you can visit our website coednsecurity.in. In that website, that resources are there. In that resource section, you can follow the manual and you can set up your resolver. Now let's discuss about DNS packet format. DNS packet structure has mainly three categories: header section, query section, and answer section. This one is the screenshot of Wireshark. I am taking the DNS packet for response packet from the Wireshark. You can see that this one is Ethernet layer. From here, it is showing like source MAC address and destination MAC address, and it is showing the IPv4, IPv6. Here, this one is our public IP of DNS recursive resolver, which is called 103.58.120.120. And through this, this is my private, means that is our private IP address from my machine IP. From my machine, I am asking the query. So that is the response. So it is coming from the public DNS resolver. So that is the source IP is the public IP 103.58.120.120 and destination IP is my client machine. Means my machine only. That it is using UDP protocol, which source port is 53 and destination port means it is coming to my machine from different port, but the server port is 53 because DNS server is using the port 53. Now I am going to discuss what is header format. That response, that is the application layer format. Application layer, in this three formats are there. This transaction ID, it is coming under header section. That transaction ID flags, question, answer, authority, additional. This one is coming under header section. The transaction ID takes 2 bytes. It serves as unique identification for each query. And next is flag, which also take 2 bytes, which is further categorized on the basis of corresponding bits. First bit tell about the query and the responses. If the bit is 0, it means the query. If the bit is 1, it is mean the response. So it is showing 1, it is mean it is the response packet. Bit 2 to 5 tells if it is a standard query or an inverse query. Means it is a forward query or an inverse query. Means forward means it is asking about the domain name. Inverse query means it is asking about the means from domain name to IP address. It is forward query. Inverse means, as discussed earlier by last session, it means it is asking about the domain name through the IP address. That sixth bit. 1 second. 6 bit tells about answer is authoritative or not. Means it is coming from the authority server or it is coming from the recursive resolver. That next one is 7th bit. It tells about message truncated or not. Message divide means message full packet in a single packet or that packet is divided because of length of this length of the packet. Bit 8. It is bit 8 tells if query is recursive or non-recursive in nature. Then bit 9 tells about recursion is available or not available in the server. It is server side. That bit 11. I will come after some time for that bit 10. Bit 11 tells about DNSSEC is enabled or not. Means answer is authenticated or not. bit 12 I will come after some time. Bit 13 to 16 represent the query responses. Means that query has error or format error, server failure, or no error, that domain is exist or not. It will come in under this bit, last 4 bit. That other 10 and 12 bit is not used. It is reserved for a future purpose. Next is question section. Question section. It is also took 2 bytes. It is tell about the count of the questions asked by the client. Means client is asking a single question or multiple question. Means it is asking a single record or multiple record. Answer section same. Means it is also to answer that answer, authoritative and additional have their respective counts and take up 2 bytes each. Next is query section. In that query section, 3 fields are there. That first one is name field, second one is type field, and third one is class field. Name field is name field is a variable in size. Means it depends on the query size. Means it can www in a security means variable in size. It is not fixed size. But type and class field has 2 bytes each. In answer section, that 5 fields are there. In that answer section also, that name field and the address field. Address means our data resource data field, means whatever answer is there, that both are variable size, but type field, class field, and data field, data length field are in 2 bytes, but TTL is in 4 bytes. Type it is saying about the resource record, means which type you want, A record, 4A record, MX record. Class means you are that internet class is there by default. The time to live, it is showing your TTL period. Then data length, it is saying that data, what is the length of the data? It is saying 4 bytes. It is now for this, it is showing 4 bytes. If you want to reference, means that is our references, means from for software, for manual, and for the regarding the DNS servers. Thank you.